We thank the Lord because of the contributions of the local churches and some individual members. The USGA has been actively supporting the global internet ministry of the church. We'd like to share with you some current progress, the potentials of the internet ministry, and how you can support the ministry.
This is a very important ministry because this day and age, everyone is always connected to the internet. Through our phones or through our computers and laptops, we are always consuming information constantly. And in this information-packed environment, it's very easy for the Word of God to be drowned out and for us to lose sight of God. And I feel that we have a very good opportunity as a church to take advantage of using the internet to provide spiritual nourishment for the members as well as to preach the gospel.
Besides building the global infrastructure for the IA, GAs, and local church websites, we've spent many years engaged in various web projects. For example, we developed a platform called the e-library. Much effort went into digitizing most of our English publications and making them available online. Local churches were also given the tools to upload audio and video recordings of sermons, seminars, and testimonies. Another project was the event registration system, which helped event participants register for events and for hosting churches to manage these events.
I visit the e-library on a regular basis, sometimes for my own spiritual cultivation and other times to support the holy work that I'm a part of. The great thing about the e-library is that it allows me to listen to sermons from other local churches and to read up on the latest issue of Manna. When I come across edifying testimonies or articles, I also like to share them with friends and family.
So I think the TJC website is really useful, especially with the events.tjc.org website. It really helps to, I think, create a sense of belonging within the members, and then also see, you can go back there and look at the pictures of previous events and see all the fun that you had during those times.
There's still so much that we can do and need to do in order to use the internet to spread the Word of God. We're currently starting to create more video content, including videos on the basic beliefs, the True Jesus Church, personal testimonies, True Seekers class, New Believers class, Christian living topics, and theological training. In addition, we're working on an online study Bible where people can use their computers or mobile devices to study the Bible and prepare for sermons, group Bible studies, or RE classes. We also hope to provide interactive content for children to help them learn the Bible.
I believe there is great potential in the internet ministry for religious education because today in the classrooms, internet is used very widely and students are taught to use technology in their homework and also in their projects. So I believe if we're able to also develop apps and websites that are interactive for religious education, then students will be able to really learn the Word of God and also to grow in their faith.
Many people may not realize the costs that go into internet ministry projects. Not only do we need full-time personnel to create and manage content, we also need web developers, mobile app developers, videographers, video editors, animators, and graphic designers. There are also many hardware and software costs. The church is also looking to recruit more full-time personnel who can follow up with truth seekers and care for believers who live in remote areas through the internet. All of this requires significant and ongoing financial support.
Thank God I've been given a chance to serve in the literary ministry for many years. But a lot of time I find it out, our bottleneck is we cannot find some dedicated workers to serve in a full-time basis because a lot of projects going on, but we rely quite many brothers and sisters to work in a volunteer basis. But a lot of time, their time is so restricted. They are very busy in their daily life already. So in order to solve this kind of bottleneck, we have to hire more full-time workers. Of course, we need a financial support from the brothers and sisters to serve in this area so we can try to carry out more projects in the internet ministry.
According to the teaching of the Bible, for the ministry to grow, we need divine power, we need manpower. we need financial power. God has been blessed every one of the members in the United States. If everyone can do their best to help the ministry financially, then it will be no difficulty to complete the entrustment of God.
We hope that not only the brothers and sisters in the US, but also many other brothers and sisters throughout the world can join in this effort and support this important global ministry. May the Lord bless you.